It looks like Microsoft really is trying to change the gaming world. But is it for the better? Guys, for a long time I've been talking about Xbox Game Pass and about how Microsoft is no longer competing with Sony in the same way that they used to. When we talk about the console wars dating back into the 80s, we would talk about which box sold more. 360 versus PS3 lifetime sales. That's what we talked about. That was what the console wars were. Now with Xbox Game Pass, it has become abundantly clear to me that Microsoft is no longer interested in playing that game. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Microsoft doesn't care if you buy their new box or not. They care that you subscribe to their service. You could subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and play their games on your phone. You could do that and play the games on your PC. You could do that and play the games on the Xbox Series S or the Xbox Series X. They don't care. They just want you to subscribe. Well, now we know an even deeper level that it looks like they're trying to push this idea to. And it's something that actually reminds me a lot of how phones work. So right now, if you wanted to buy a new phone, there are two ways that you could do this. You could buy the phone unlocked at full retail price, or you could buy the phone on contract. You're going to then pay a monthly installation fee. Either way, you get the phone and you get access to that phone's app store, whether it's the Google Play Store or Apple's App Store, or I don't know, maybe you're, a time traveler and you're using a Palm device and you're in the WebOS store. Let's say the terms of your contract, let's say you've upgraded, you're on T-Mobile and you've went and signed a 2-year contract and you're going to now pay monthly installations until the phone is paid for. And at the end of that 2 years, a lot of you are going to then go ahead and get a new phone and start the cycle again. That brings me to Microsoft. If you head on over to xbox.com/EnglishUS/Xbox All Access, you will find this page where they're talking about something they're calling Xbox All Access. Now, they've played with something similar to this in the past, but I think we're taking it to a much deeper level. So, if you scroll down here, you get kind of a description of what they're talking about here. $34.99 a month for 2 years. 0% APR. You're going to get the Series X console and Xbox Game Pass Ultimate through that entire time. $24.99 a month, you're going to get the Xbox Series S and all of Game Pass. Theoretically, you could pay $24.99 a month to have your console and, well over 100 games to play through Game Pass, which now includes EA's Play service as well. So for $24.99 a month, you get the new console, you get Game Pass, you get all the new EA Sports games, you get all of Microsoft's first-party games, and it's $24.99 a month. They do also still have on there $22.99 a month to get the Xbox One S, the older console. This should sound familiar to you, because I just outlined how this is very much the same as how phones work now. For a long time, consoles only came once every 3, 4, 5, 6, even longer years. Phones come out every year. There's a new iPhone every single year, which gives someone a new entry point to upgrade to start that 2-year cycle again. My prediction here is that you're going to start seeing much more frequent upgrades to Xbox consoles, maybe once every 2 years, maybe once every 18 months, with new entry points to start the 2-year cycle again. Now, just like when you upgrade your phone, I'm going to be unboxing my Surface Duo tomorrow morning at 10 or 11 o'clock a.m. Be there. I'm not going to lose access to my apps, my games, my things that I own through the Google Play Store. I will just simply move them to my new phone. Game Pass is going to serve that similar or same purpose. Let's say you've went ahead and you've popped on the $22.99 a month One S. After 18 months, you want to upgrade. Boom, you go up to the Xbox One S, $24.99 a month. Now you're playing the same games with better performance and maybe some better graphics. Loads faster. 18 months go by, and maybe by then, there's a new Xbox Series S or a new Xbox Series X that's a little bit better than that, and you want to go to that. What does Xbox Series X, Series S mean? Well, series is defined as a number of things, events, or people of a similar kind or related nature coming one after another. Do I think that's a coincidence? No. There's going to be a series of X consoles and a series of S consoles. Will we see Xbox Series S2? X2? I think we will. And I think we'll see them a lot sooner than people are thinking. Because all Microsoft wants is to get people on that phone-like cycle. And look, let's be honest, man. What do iPhones cost now? More than this. More than this. And people are already used to doing that. So why won't they do it here? I actually think that this is kind of a fascinating idea, and I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. I love the idea of there being a spectrum of products to buy. I really like the idea of you being able to get what you want, the price that you want it. And for everyone to be able to play the same games, no matter if I chose the X or if I chose the S, my buddy's on the X, I'm on the S, whatever, I'm on PC. We're all playing the same game we can play together. I like that. But do I like the idea of getting a new console every 18 months, every 2 years? I don't know. That's going to be interesting. How much does the price drop when the new one comes out of the old one? This is my little conspiracy theory here, what I think is going on. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. And until that next one, stay nerdy, my friends. If you enjoy my content, please consider becoming a Scary If Literal member. You'll get access to a whole bunch of emoticons to use with live streams and a shout out on an upcoming video. Thanks as always for your continued support.